What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge, the Great, bringing you our draft analysis for the APA Academy. Your boy will be coaching once again the Sant and Eggies. I am very excited to be joining this league. They asked me to be a replacement coach, and I said yes. And so fortunately, we were able to. They had already drafted, and then they decided to redraft, and so I was able to draft my own team, which was very cool. I am very excited for the season, and if you are too, then please, by all means, subscribe if you are not subscribed at all, and hit that like button if you are excited for this new season, this new league. In terms of uploads, we will actually have, you're guaranteed at least one video a week from the APA Academy, which will be our battles. I'm just debating whether or not I'm going to have a team builder as a separate video, or make it a part of the actual battle. So I have the battle, or do the team builder, and then go into the battle. That's up for debate as of right now, so I'm still deciding whether or not, well, you'll see. You'll see in the near future whenever this gets uploaded, which will actually be this weekend. I was waiting to get some t-shirts in, but I decided to get this out of the way because I am a busy student, college and stuff or whatever. Anyways, so with that in mind, how the draft works is that there were actually two pools to draft from, and actually I can go over to that thing immediately. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the spoilers for the team builder. I apologize. So yeah, we were the fourth overall pick for pool number one. So why there are two pools? It's because there's not enough Pokemon because of the Pokedex cuts, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. So we were the fourth pick overall. So it's not the best pick, but it is definitely the worst. You could have been like mid and have the fifth pick. But anyways, I'm just crapping on mid. I was very excited. I wanted to get a Pokemon round one that was, pretty good in its own right, just scary to look at. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this Pokemon get released, I was like, it's pretty underwhelming in terms of design, but in competitive is pretty good. So, coming all the way from the best soccer club in Mexico, he's gonna be shooting some nasty power balls this season. We have Isaac Brizuela, the Cinder Race. I am very excited to have this Pokemon here. Unfortunately, we are only forced to, we can only run it as a Blaze, with the Blaze ability and not the Liberal ability, because it's currently locked behind some, stuff, so we won't be able to run it. But I think Brizuela is still good nonetheless. Why Brizuela is because, Brizuela is a soccer player from the Chivas de Guadalajara, which is my favorite soccer team, and his nickname is Conejito. And the color scheme of Thunder Race and the Chivas sort of match, which is kind of cool. So I just thought I'd name him as a soccer player. I actually love him a lot. And so yeah, so our first round pick, Cinderace is such a monster. Not many Pokemon can switch into it, especially for a choice banded Power Ball or, just any other move. It doesn't matter that we lost or we don't have access to Liberal, because we're still going to be hitting our opponents hard. And so sort of the idea here, I wanted to get a Pokemon that was just an offensive threat. So if you couldn't tell, we also had the choice of drafting a Dynamax Pokemon. And so I was, looking at what was there, and I was like, And I kind of like this Pokemon a little bit. I think of the two designs, the two variants of it, I kind of like this one a little bit more because it's another offensive threat, and it helps with our Fire, Water, Grass core. So for our second round pick, we actually picked up our Gmax Pokemon, and if you guys think I have a big Sweet Tooth, he's an even bigger one. It is Sweet Tooth the Flapple. It's our Gmax Pokemon. So for the APA purposes, we are forced to bring a Pokeball or just any Pokeball as our item for our Gmax Pokemon, just to make things a little bit more balanced so they're not as overpowered, which is a-okay with me. What Flapple kind of can do is set up a Dragonite and then sweep in its Gmax form. And whenever, basically what I've understood from Gmax Pokemon or Dynamaxing is that you want to pick a Pokemon that you want to bring every single week, and Flapple is just a big threat, especially because it has the Hustle ability. It boosts our attack while crippling our accuracy, but in a Gmax form, our moves are actually 100% accurate regardless of the ability. So even if a Hustle lowers our accuracy, our Gmax moves will be 100% accurate, which is kind of good. So once we click a Dragon Dance, we can just sweep teams from there. We get access to priority in Sucker Punch, as well as was Brizuela, which I should have mentioned. But his signature ability in Tart Apple, I know it's a Sweet Tooth, but he's a Tart variant. Doesn't matter, still works. He's a big apple. He's a big candy apple. What do you expect? But Sweet Tooth can set up with Dragon Dance. It's a Tart Apple ability, lowers the defense 100% of the time. So basically, if a Pokemon resists the hit, he is not going to take 2 that well because his defense will be lowered, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I really like Flapple here. It is another physical attacker, and so I was like, okay, let's draft some balance here. Let's see what else we can do. So yeah, I really like Flapple here. Unfortunately, we can't run like Focus Sash or whatever, so we are gonna have to be worried about like Ice type Pokemon coming in, clicking Ice Shard on us. So we really gotta play around that. But I love Sweet Tooth. I am excited to be drafting a G-Max Pokemon, and hopefully we get some kills with it. So next up, I mentioned before, we have pretty offensive Pokemon. I wanted to draft a more defensive Pokemon that sort of helped out with the team a little bit, and so it also works as an immunity. So from the richest family on the sea, with the best mustache, here is Sir the Jellicent. Let's see if it worked. Jellicent is a water ghost type Pokemon. He basically blocks rapid spinners from ever removing our hazards. He can set up, he can burn our opponents. He actually gets access to Sap Sipper this generation, so it's really cool because we can go out on a physical threat, sponge a hit, and then sap its health away and lower its attack, which is really cool. Helps with our weakness to ice, helps our weakness with water because it gets the water absorbability, and it's just like sort of like our defensive unit for our two grass and fire type Pokemon. And yeah, Sir is probably gonna do pretty well this season. I hope. Again, it's just our defensive Pokemon for this team. But yeah, that is our third round pick. So next up, I think it's out of order here. Oh wait, no. So I actually forgot to give this Pokemon a nickname. So you're about to witness some improv, some Sir Jorge D-Great. Alrighty. Coming from the rustling bushes. They usually hunt in packs, but not this one. We have Commander, the Dracozolt. So Dracozolt is a Pokemon. Commander the Dracozolt is a big threat with that shocking Bolt Beak ability. I just wanted to get an electric type on the team, and I really like Dracozolt a lot. I also wanted to draft Dracovish, and they're in the same tiers, I believe. But I decided to go with Dracozolt instead. It gives us an electric type for the Pokemon. At least we have Double Dragon, but I don't think it really matters too much. Doesn't hurt to have two Dragon types on the team. Really, it's just another threat for my our opponents to deal with. I know I have 3 physical attackers and then Jellicent, which isn't the best, but I think we can still win no matter what. I think we can still play around that. But Dracozolt is a big unfortunately, we do have to be faster than our opponent in order for its bulk beat to do some damage. But you know what? The Commander, he's hunted enough Pokemon in his day. He's slayed enough prehistoric Pokemon to know what he has to do. Even if his arms can't reach his opponent, it's fine. His big bolt will do the damage for him. But yeah, here is our 4th overall pick. So I mentioned before that Dracozolt needs his opponent to be slower than him in order to be more effective. So for our next pick, we actually picked up a web setter. You might recognize her from her slaying those huge Dynamax Titan Pokemon, and she's always screaming Eri-chan, which is kind of weird. That's all she says. It is Mikasa the Rabambi. That was such a bad intro for her. It couldn't be as weird as Commander the Dracozolt, but Mikasa the Rabambi. It's a very fast Pokemon. It's a fairy type Pokemon, so we're already completing our Fantasy Core and the Fairy Dragon Steel variant, and I really like Mikasa here. She is a special Pokemon that can set up with Quiver Dance, can set up sticky webs. Her access to Energy Ball, Bug Buzz, Psychic, Moonblast is really good too. And I think Mikasa is just it's a good Pokemon overall. I'm very excited to be running her. I might run her Focus Edge. I might run her, with a choice specs depending on the week. But I like her overall, and I'm very excited to be drafting her. And yeah, that is our 5th pick. Yeah, our 5th pick overall. So we picked up Dracozolt, and that really chewed through a lot of our points because it's a tier 1 or 2 it's tier 2 Pokemon. So we really have to be careful with our pointage, but it's a-okay. I was happy with our team regardless. So next I sort of wanted to pick up a rock setter because I needed rocks, and you're not a team if you don't have rocks. And so looking at what was available, and I know I needed a steel type. I also wanted a psychic type. So I found a Pokemon that you guys might recognize. And you may not know what his name means, but I certainly do. You can call your lover this in bed. It is Klutsak the Bronzong. Please don't call your lover that in bed. It means don't call them that unless they're into that. In which case I'd be kind of worried. But Klutsak the Bronzong, you might recognize him from the NCP Showdown League I had a few months ago. Wow. But anyways, Cloakside is a rock setter. It's a steel type. It has immunity to ground, which is kind of nice because it helps out with Cinder Rays. And actually, now that I look at it, the Cleric, so we're not really that ground weak, which is kind of nice. We do have options for Trick Room, but if anything, we probably won't run that much because like Gelatin and Bronzong only benefit from it so far. Yeah, it's a rock setter. We have access to Future Sight. If we want to run a Heat-Proof variant instead, if we feel like the ground type isn't that big of a threat for us, then we can just run Heat-Proof instead, which is kind of nice. We set up rocks. We have it gets access to Body Presses this generation, which is kind of nice. So that that's another good move it can run because it's not reliant on its like physical attack or special attack. So we can just run like a fully bulky set and do some damage there. That is ARR 6 overall, or 6. I can count. I'm in college for mathematics. I can count. But yeah, here's our 6 picks. Includes like the Bronzong. Next up, I really wanted a fighting type, and I was like, who shall I pick? Who shall I pick? And I saw they were still available. And so, they're in formation, they're ready to battle, and they will not retreat. We have Lokengard, the Phalanx! I am so hyped to have no retreat Lokengard this season. We had it in the APM, we couldn't run no retreat, but now we're able to. The Omni boosting moves are legal for Como and Lokengard, and I feel like we're gonna wreck ass. I'm sorry for my language, but I am so happy to get no retreat Lokengard because, like, it's not the best, but you know what? Damn it, it's Lokengard, and we're gonna just destroy Pokemon. I am so excited. I am so happy to be getting this Pokemon. I am sorry if I'm super loud, but I just absolutely love this Pokemon. It's like the new Alolan Exeggutor because, Alolan Exeggutor's no longer in so far in Generation 8, but it doesn't matter. We got Phalanx. Ooh, I am so hyped. I am so ready. Phalanx was like a tier 3 pick, so our free agency moves for the rest of the draft are going to be crap, but A-okay. Because we have, we got Phalanx. Our opponents are just not gonna know what's gonna hit them. I am so excited to show off the prep. It also helps out that we have webs now, and so like our opponents will be naturally slower than Phalanx now. Hopefully, if we play our cards right, and so we're pretty much able to run like a Choice Bandit set without hesitation. Also, we can just run no retreat, 3 attacks if we are not 4 move syndrome, 4 move slot syndrome, whatever it's called. But yeah, I'm very excited to have Phalanx on this team. I don't care if it doesn't synergize well. I just wanted Phalanx. But yeah, that is our 7th pick. I don't care at this point. It's Phalanx, guys. It's Lokengard with no retreat. Let's go. If you're hyped, make sure you hit that like button down below. I'm such an idiot. So for our next pick, I did want a ground type Pokemon. I also wanted an ice type Pokemon. And I wanted another bulky Pokemon. Because overall, our bulk is just in Jellicent and Bronzong, and I don't think they want to take that many hits. And so, I decided to pick up a Pokemon. He has a few questions for you guys. He goes, "Would you battle me? I battle me. I battle me so hard." Thanks, Chris Griffin, the Pillow Swine. Thank you very much, everyone. This is Chris Griffin, the Pillow Swine from Family Guy. I couldn't think of an intro. I had a friend, and she was like, she was like, just make this quote, and I was like, I don't think I can say that quote on YouTube. We'll just change it a little bit. So hopefully you guys get the reference. But yeah, we picked up Pillow Swine. It's another rock setter. It's a good Evolve Pokemon that could just sponge hits and then, hurt pretty hard if it's on its own merit. I think we get access to Thick Fat as well. So our fire immunity won't hurt us that much, as well as we have a slight immunity to our resistance to ice types, which is kind of cool. Again, it's just a Pokemon that we needed, and I like it a lot. So yeah. Anyways, next up for our next pick, we picked up another Ice type Pokemon, and it's another Ghost type Pokemon. But you know what? It's a Spike Setter, which I kind of like as well. It also gets access to like Destiny. We get access to Destiny Bond now. So if we wanted to like beta a G-Max Bond, we could be like to a Scarf, and they go for the G-Max move. We die, but they die with us, which is kind of the key. So our next pick for the draft is going to be Damoto, the Frost Last. Damoto, there's this a pun to it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about it. If you do get it, let me know. I hope. I'd be actually worried if you guys go out why she's named Dummodo. But anyway, it's Dummodo. Her presence is elegant, and she freezes her opponent's heart. Dummodo the Frostlass is going to. I'm sorry. I'm just cold out of puns. Anyways, but yeah, she's a Spox hitter. We can run like a choice back set. We can even run a physical set if we wanted to, because her attack stat and her special attack stat are the same. She's pretty fast on her own right. I think she's base 110. I could be wrong. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. But yeah, just wanted to pick up another Pokemon. Now again, synergy-wise, doesn't really work with the team that well. But you know what? I don't care. You know what? I'm just here to have some fun, and I just was like, all right, Frostlass, yeah, come with us. You're coming with us. But yeah, Dummodo, our next pick. Now, I'm kind of proud of this next Pokemon. Not because he's a good Pokemon, not at all. But this Pokemon, he's a simp, and he's proud of it. He'll buy your free picks and pay for your dates. We got Simp the Swoobat. He's just a simpleton because all he runs is run simple and clicks Calm Mind and you know, just wins. But yeah. God, I am so bad. We got Simp the Swoobat. It's a strong psychic type Pokemon if our opponent doesn't have the best dark type Pokemon, and we can just kill it with a +2 air slash. Then by all means, we'll do that. But I don't think we'll ever bring Swoobat this season. I'm sorry, I am just yawning, but Swoobat is here, Simp is here, and if you are a Simp as well, then please by all means hit that like button down below, because if you are a Simp, you just listen to what I have to say, because I am beautiful. No, please, I don't want to break your screens. But yeah, again, like we were like pretty much at the bottom of the barrel, looking for a good Pokemon, and you know, getting crawled up by a Snom or whatever is down there, a Charjabug. And we're just like, ah! We pulled out Swoobat. And so that leaves us with our final pick of the draft. And I really wanted a Dark-type Pokemon, so... because we really do need it. We really do need one. And I was like, what to pick? And so I saw this Pokemon was still there. And I kind of like the idea of Prankster. I used this in the NCP Spring Tour, I believe. But I'm giving her a different name this season. We're actually going to... she's sort of sassy. She's a sassy cat who's going to pull a lot of pranks this season. We got Liepard, or I'm sorry, Kyrie the Liepard. I was like, Liepard, wait, Liepard the what? Kyrie the Liepard. So yeah, I'm very excited to have her as well. Again, it's another Dark-type Pokemon, but what I really like about the tech is that we can run Copycat. So suppose, you know, there's a Ghost-type Pokemon that's just running Havoc, and we really can't outspeed us, suppose like a Choice Guard Gengar. We can go into Kyrie. Yes, we do have Sucker Punch, but we could also click like Copycat. So suppose he goes for like a Shadow Ball the previous turn that kills our Swoobat. We can click Copycat and copy the Ghost move, the Dragon move, whatever move that it may be, or even just like Defog or Rapid Spin. And we'll get the boost or whatever. We can basically use our opponent's moves against them, like depending how it goes. So like especially if we need a revenge killer, like you know, if our opponent clicks Draco Meteor, we can go into Kyrie, click Copycat. And get the Draco Meteor off. Hey, honey. But yeah, that's our draft for the season, guys. I am actually like really happy with our team. Our speed tiers are absolute garbage. They are absolute crap. Like, holy crap, are they bad? But you know what? It's a-okay because I'm happy with the team. And if you guys are as well, then please by all means hit that like button down below. Tell me what you guys think of the team, first of all, as well, because I would like to get y'all's opinions. I could definitely see myself, you know, dropping a few Pokemon, picking a few other Pokemon, but this is our team for the season. And if you guys are excited for your Sent Eggies, if you guys hope we can make playoffs, if you guys hope we can do well, then please, by all means, subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And, yeah. You guys know me as Sir Jorge, the Great. Make sure you are pressing the word of your mascot, a little Eggy. And we will catch you guys for week 1 of the APA Academy. See ya then. Bye-bye.